Oh, I see. I randomed that one last time. Where do I get her bigger one? Is a 7-1 or a 6-1? And we get monkey bot, so I actually like the monkey bots better. I mean, I don't like that one, but it gives me something to remove. Now let's take that one. Yeah, let's replace you with Mazoon. Okay. Oh, the other stuff you just get during the fight anyway. Yeah, so this one's confusing me. Like, this one down here is saying, like, we had it at 8 out of 8. So maybe I couldn't have won the run yesterday. Because in that last run, we had it at 8 out of 8. And then we go into a fight and we're at 0. It says, Ancient Techno covers accumulates charge during the mission. 1 charge after each battle. 1 charge after battle with Furious Delecti. 1 charge for Sector Boss. But what do we do with it? Yeah, maybe we have to redeem it before the fight? Oh, I see. And then you can just use it immediately, that fight. Hey, I'm 20. No, mine's going fine, but I'm not using the demo. I didn't play the demo, so... I mean, I've got a pretty beastie computer though, but I wouldn't think you'd need to. Doesn't look like it's got any particle effects either. Usually that's any, if anything's going to do something, it's particle effects, but it doesn't seem to have any. Where's my shield monkey? Actually, let's just reduce that guy. And then not care. Go face. Play that guy. Destroy him for 2. Go face. Yeah, we're going to try and redeem that one before the fight, yeah? I think that might be the way to go. Alright, monkey block. We kill both of those. Monkey bot giving 3 shields. Nice. There was a problem with that, but that's all right. Yeah, I should easily handle this. Probably lock your frame rate, maybe? It's the only thing I could think of. There's no other graphics options. I should probably lock my frame rate too, but I don't need to. That gives us a win, right? Yep. See the turn the RTX on? It must have been in one of the hidden options. So there's the bonus sarcophagus charge. I think that maybe you're right. Maybe if we click that at the start of the fight, before the fight, it gives it to us at the start of that fight. Let's take the ego collision. Let's upgrade our monkey bots. Okay, so these cubes, they upgrade your stuff. The Arcana ones gives you stuff, I think. Yeah, so the meta cubes upgrade. Yeah, one upgrade. The Arcana cell seems to be like they're the stuff. They're the new powers. So we're going to get that anyway. So it just depends, do we want to go through the event or not? So we get one of these, We might get that, or we go with that. Yeah, and these are max hit points, like the arcs hit points. But it just doesn't seem to do anything. You know, you saw in that last fight, if you die, like if you lose your front line, you lose all your hit points. Very rarely do you lose a small amount of hit points. There are some enemies that will transfer one of your hit points to their enemy, or maybe you lose one line at the end of a fight and lose 3 or 4 hit points. But other than that, if you lose more than that, you're just going to lose the run. Nah, there's this thin, faint line through them, yeah. So max hit points is a bit of a... I think it's a dud pick. We could just take this sarcophagus charge and try to get ramped up, I guess. Or we go for the 2 upgrades to remove power. We probably only need that once a run, right? So I think chasing the extras is probably wrong. Just take those 2. Yeah, let's do that. Because you don't have to remove power either. Yeah, meta cubes are for the run. Be 1 damage to arcs for each fungi in my hand. Okay. When you kill those little guys, you get another one. Clogs up your hand, jerks. Pretty sure they do it on purpose. We can kill them off though, and get their spell back, which isn't awful. Yeah, that's one of the things that throws me. Like, it's fine on the field having the swap stats, but when you read over here, this guy, you receive a 1-3. And now I'm looking at the stats of this guy up here when I'm reading this. I'm not getting a 1-3. I'm getting a 1 attack, 3 health. And I've made that mistake a bunch where I'm sort of trying to calculate going into it. And I kind of get that they have to say it's a 1-3 because here it's a... Well, it's not. It's, you know... So I'm actually getting a 3-1 when you receive a Lumabot with 1-3. It's 1 attack, 3 health. So it's basically a 6 shield minion with 1 attack. I wouldn't say it's clunky. I'd just say, yeah, it's just that's inconsistent. I understand why they do this. You know, hit points at the back, attacking on the front, like the where you hold the sword or the claws or whatever. So that from there, it's kind of, but it does confuse a bit. Yeah, use icons on there would be better, right? So have the 1 in a circle, or in that case, it'd be the 1 in a dagger and the 3 in a circle. But because it's your minion, it would make sense to have those stats swapped around and have the circle on the left. Are we not killing that? We're not. Okay. I mean, it's reasonable combat, though. It took a little bit to get used to the all attack and the trample attack. But other than that... If we attack this one, Amara will attack the front one on the bottom with her ulti. I don't really want to leak 2. How many hit points does he have left? He's got 1. So I wonder, I'm going to check this out. If we do this and force these guys to fight, I think this... no extra damage goes through, I'm hoping. Right, so that's the advantage of that fight, is any extra attack on that guy doesn't get pushed through like in normal combat. And we're winning this one already, but... Yeah, okay. I think it's a valid complaint, Edwin, because I jumped to the same conclusion of that. And looking at it, it's like... I think Monster Train does something that a lot of the other games aren't doing, where even they're splitting the combat between the 3 lanes, so it's not all in your face at once. Which there was some complaints from people at the start of that saying they wanted to see all of it when they're looking at the screen to be able to sort of evaluate everything. And I think by forcing you to scroll through, you're taking the information in smaller chunks. So you can assess everything in individual rows. Because for the most part, the rows don't interact here. They do a little bit sometimes. And that would look cleaner if you could just sort of look at one row with bigger numbers and a bit more of what's happening in the preview. And it would just also remove how much is, like, when the enemy's stats are, or when the minion stats are overlapping. Deal 4 damage to Furos Leader, so going face, which strangely enough sometimes could help you at the end, but that's usually pretty bad. Just to, I wonder what the upgrades on that are. Almost if they didn't play it. No, see the problem is when you play your own game in development, you know how it works. You know what's supposed to be happening and where to look, and so you get that. You lose that ability to view it from outside perspective. I don't know if I want another one of these. I don't want to go for... Let's just re-roll. I do like that you can re-roll on those. Let's take a Law. Okay, what are we removing? There's usually something good to remove. They become tank bots. Usually that one becomes worth less and less as the enemies start getting stronger and stronger. Also those ones probably. Yeah, let's... Oh, I only had to remove one, that's fine. Let's grab the 2 upgrades. It's the only way I can go. Okay. So they're dealing 1 damage to me. Oh, I lost 2 hit points somewhere. I wonder where that went from. So whether I destroy that and reduce it by 1 or leave it there, it's the same. Yeah. I don't think the trample's necessarily good or bad, but it's just different. And I think in this style of game where everyone's trying not to copy each other or have players say it's just a copy of something else, I think it's valid for teams to be trying different things. Yeah, and that's a different technique, hey Mumble. And I kind of appreciate seeing something new like that. 2 meta cubes, 1 Arcana Cell, 1 Architectus, 1 Sarcophagus Charge. So it looks like we're getting this after fight every time, which is good. And so any extra rewards are on the map. The only way to play is big boys. The problem with the big boys is they cost a lot. but there definitely is that feeling where you're wanting your minions to stick around. There's also things like these ones that are quite valuable because they're quite cheap and you get one charge of like 4 attack into opposite minions. Oh, what's this dude? Deals 2 damage to the Furos leader. I don't really want to go face like that. 3 hit points on my Altori. I kind of like those guys though. Okay, upgrades. We've already upgraded our monkey bots. Can't upgrade again. Okay. Alright, what do we have here? Attack of all creatures in squad reduced by 1. Yeah. I don't like the upgrade. I just don't like the upgrade system where, like, the unlock for upgrades. I want to be playing with these upgrades so I can actually upgrade the units, the cards that I have. I think that is probably the worst thing. Like, having unlocks to get new powers and new minions, I could probably concede to that. But unlocking a new something and not having its upgrades available means I can't play it properly this fight. So now I've got to think when I draft something, I don't want to draft this guy because I don't have the other one unlocked. I don't have any upgrades for him. Cost goes up, makes hard play. Yeah, but you get better value. So I guess you have to decide whether you want that or not. Okay. Furious leader gains 1 hit point. A bit rough. Quick boys. Thankfully, he's got not very many hit points, so we want to just be aggressive this fight, I feel. I like the glob. That can be both offensive and aggressive. I think it's got a really... I like the design of that. And the fact that it's only up for 1 turn is really cool. Let's take this Galdir one, where he gets a bit... he goes forward, which means I can put something behind him, like a tank bot. Oh, the monkey brain? Once per battle, Galdir ignores a final blow, setting his hit points to 8. Whenever character arcs activates Ultima, Galdir generates 5 shields. That's kind of cool. Yeah, we can't click it in there. We don't need a heal. I wonder what scout area around does. We should probably do that one of the times. What does this do? And before this dude, as Mitch teleports to a random position in another squad. Okay, but then you can't, and then you can't attack it as well with the spells because it's got a moon shell. All right, well. What does 7.22 miles long mean? I mean, that's how big he is. It's just flavour, yeah. He's in a wormhole. So we're only seeing the front part of him. I guess it's supposed to be funny. How do we give him more attack? That ulti's so powerful. So good. Just leave him to put 3 damage into him because we don't care. We obviously don't want her to die. He's also ready to go with his ulti. So why didn't we lose all the ulti points is what I want to know. Like, she used it. She's almost ready to go again. Whereas he is ready to go. He lost his champion. His one is stun 3 enemy creatures. Hers, though, is this Queen's Dance, which is pretty good. And if one of these guys gets destroyed, they all get destroyed. Do anything with 3 attack. No. I wonder if I can do this. It's stunned, but I wonder if I can Nah, it doesn't work. Oh, hang on, what if we make him fight though? So it made him fight. Even though he's stunned, we gave him 3 attack, he still doesn't do it. That's good learning though. Good science. Again. She's getting huge hit points. Should just kill that. Nice, we win, don't take any damage, let's go. Okay. So we've got 3 sarcophagus charges now, which puts us at 7. So it doesn't look like you get enough to use this twice. So you've got to pre-use it before a fight. And if that's how it works, I'm not too happy with that. Deals 1 damage to enemy's mirrored position. Let's take one of these. I like this guy. So we definitely want to get to there. Upgrade and so the bonus Arcana cell health is rubbish. Starting hand +1. Starting hand +1 is really strong. And we want the Altori upgrade, I think. Let's go here. When will I test the scan map? That's a good question. Let's do it after this combat. What's this dude? Deal 1 damage to all minions on the battlefield, which I think he does at the start of next turn, not on this turn. So obviously we want to kill that idiot. And sort of go a little bit face, I think. 5. We can do 8. What are you summoning? Those little guys. We got another little guy. Deal 1 damage to arcs for each Fungari in your hand. I don't have a Fungari. Okay. I guess because it was going in our hand because we're killing one of theirs. Okay, maybe that was why. We just took it then at the start of this turn. That's getting a bit rough. Zero attack, idiot. Ow. Jerk. Okay, he stuns 3 enemies. Which could be good or bad. We could also force attacks, which I think is fine. Okay, so if we can kill this one with her ability, and then I think we can we get a win then? We'd have to block for her. Alright, that's happening. Do I have 8 damage in the hand? 2, 5, 8. Okay, so we want to do this map thing, right? Oh, hang on, we got 2 Arcana cells to look up. Oh, AoE damage. Oh. Give it to me. Actually, gain 3 hit points on Naltori's probably not actually that bad. Now the Arcana. So 3, yeah, so this is where the upgrade like this. This would have been great yesterday's run, because we had 2 of these, and they deal 1 damage to all creatures in the target squad, or for 1 extra mana, from 3 to 4, it's now a 4 damage AoE. Stupid upgrades. Unlocks. This is available. I don't want to click it though. Okay, use charges to scout around the area. Oh man, I thought Galdia died just then. Colors slowly rekindle, the stasis shell drop. Galdia blinked away as a tear, the breeze touched his eye. Arise, my child. Galdia grit his teeth and stared at the sky, but made no move to rise. Instead he began furiously slamming the ground with his giant fist. Crevice split rocky soil from his blows. You're upset, I see. Arc-static humanoid mask peered down him. Her expression looked cold in the moonlight. Thanks to my shield you retained your life. Is that not worth joy? I am the shield of Arcs. My job is to protect you, but I failed. Galdia was on his knees, pounding his chest in grief. No matter my effort, one failure is all it takes for the city to lose hope. I will resign as Sanctitas General. Stop this. Hope is not so fragile as you think, and you are not alone in carrying these burdens. The shock of near death is giving you tunnel vision. Take some. Not at all. I see everything clearly. To be great is to be perfect. Like you, Arcs, and no unwavering virtue. You have raised me too high, young human. Arcs glowed, warmingly in response. Nothing is perfect in life. Sometimes we must make decisions for the greater good. Ugly decisions rooted in the best intentions. I hope you will understand this someday and learn to forgive. For your sake and for mine. Galdia finally did stand, his brow clouded with confusion. Arcs continued. Let me share with those who follow. So we get to summon Rimuro Monk at the beginning of each battle. The cost of his ultimate powers is increased by 1. She can have minus 15 hit points, which is great, because we don't use them, and he gets 1 attack and HP, which is awesome. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so basically all that did... Oh, okay. So that's not related to our ultimate. Those charges are to do these things. So you still have to wait 8 turns to do your ultimate. Yeah, I think we got it here. We could have used it. I don't think we could have used it in the previous zone. But I don't know what happened. Our hit points are still there. So best it just gives you a free event node, which is pretty good. Oh man, they stun when they get summoned. Oh, that's so gross. And then every turn, like they get to that is like we don't get one of those. Just stun when you summon and every turn. Which I think that's wrong that they get to stun this turn. Because if mine says script, it doesn't do it when I summon. It says something else for that. And so script only works at the start of a turn, not the turn it gets played. So why does the enemies get them on both when it's turned? And, you know, I can't remember what it says for mine. Wait, I can. Initiation. Right, so initiation means, like this guy, generate 2 shields, which he does on initiation, and then he'll do it script every turn after that. Theirs doesn't say initiation. Theirs only says thing, which I think would be fair because it's a 2/4. So if you leave it alive, then it gets to do a stun next turn. But the fact that it does a stun this turn is super rotten. Wow, your hand egg team on their weekly sports ball game? What's your hand egg team? Da Bears. Nice. Hand eggs American football. I should have put that. Oh, I couldn't because he was doing the mirror. Kind of wish he wasn't there though. No, American football. Rugby's a different sport, Valkyrie. Rugby's the most organised form of chaos on Earth. Well, rugby is. League, on the other hand, is just trash, right? Rugby's full name is rugby football? No. It's either rugby league or rugby union, which is rugby union. League is rugby league. There's no rugby football. No, they're not collective. League is an abomination as a spin-off and will never be associated with union. Union is a civilized amount of organized chaos. Valkyrie, I'm going to time you out for the rest of the day for that. You need to watch your language. That's unacceptable. You need to learn to respect other people. Rugby's nowhere near as dangerous as people think. No. At the professional level, it's not. The problem is when you have untrained people doing a lot of the things in rugby, you know, especially in schools and stuff. Like rucking and things can be extremely dangerous if and setting a like a moving scrum can be really dangerous for when people aren't at a professional level. Yeah, there's a lot of respect in a proper scrum. Now tackling at ankle height, yeah. That's unfortunately a thing. It's a lot harder in rugby because it's a contact sport. So the reason that it happens in soccer is because soccer's supposed to be non-contact. So it's easier to fake a hit and fall over when contact is close. Whereas if you're tackling someone and the person you tackle get injured, it's not a penalty because they got injured. You know. You get 7 after the first boss, Edwin. Oh, this guy, the Ramuro monk. Yeah, let's make our hero stronger. It shows here as one of the rewards right there. It's your Lumaflow. Oh wait, that's not showing here. Yeah, Lumaflow 7. Why am I getting a Lumaflow off this guy if this is Sector 2 out of 2? I wonder if there's another boss after this fight. No, I put it in front because it's a permanent upgrade. And then when they die and reshuffle, you can play it again. I don't want you there. Why'd you go there? I wanted to play you here. Not quite so happy with that. That worked in my favour. Let's swap those maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see next time that ability comes around. Oh, this guy makes minions cost more, but makes spells cost less. He doesn't attack for very much, though, so we should be able to put in a bunch of damage here. And if we can get this guy low, I've got my AoE. Or I can do that. Ah, it doesn't do it, because it's not a minion. Dang it. Okay. So she'll go up to 3 and hit that, which won't kill it, which sucks. I wonder if I want to save this and get this guy another turn. Man, where's the dude? Here he is. Have a 10-3, or I could have made her a 6-3. That's pretty good. A 4? That's only going to be... I don't want this guy to snowball, so let's just do that. And she's ready to go again. This ulti seems to be charging up too much. She's going to hit this one. Oh, she's going to hit that one. Okay, of course. That's okay, that worked out alright. I wonder if this target 1 will leave it at 6 for the fight. It does. Nice. Okay. 4 face damage. Destroy up to 3 shields in the squad. Until the end of turn, a target minion gets 2 attack for each shield destroyed. Your target Autori gets 1 attack. But you set their hit point to 1. That's so bad. So dangerous. They do get protection, so they've got an immunity bubble. The downside of being on, so you probably do that if you're already down at 1 hit point. Because the downside of that is, even though you've got a protection bubble, so the damage will roll over you, you'll only block 1 damage. So if there's more damage going down the line, it's going to go behind you. But the 1 attack, maybe it could be okay, but I don't know. I'm feeling that's unlikely. Probably just take it and then remove it. I think though, yeah, if you're saving it for when you're already on 1, or maybe you're on 2 and gonna die or something, I can kind of see that. But I think holding onto it for a long time, the draw is really limited in this game, so I don't want to get one of those in my hand. You know? Okay, it stays at 4 cost and becomes a 1/2. Oh, it's a script. Autori in the squad gain 2 attack, 1 hit point whenever allied minion summoned takes 1 damage. No, that's bad because you don't have enough hit points. But it's 2 attack. But you don't get it straight away. Okay, well maybe that's better long term because, eventually he's going to hit and die anyway. Oh, okay, no, this is... Oh, no. Whenever an allied minion is summoned, he takes 1 damage. So the only way you get the script to go is by not playing any minions the next turn. And then if you don't play any minions the turn after, you'll get another 2. Not playing minions is really hard, right? Yeah, you have to give him hit points. And I don't have any give minions. The 3 health is for Autori. Okay, that's your champions. Okay, so you summon him after summoning all others, yep. And then next turn, he gives 2 attack and 1 hit point to your dude. Not this turn. So you do summon him last, but you can't get it to happen more than once. But I think it's a good upgrade. So we want to be going fast here. I think I just want to make use of everything. Because if they get more than these guys, we do have our stun, so we might be able to get the stun happening. But look at this. Look at this. That's disgusting. So these guys gain 2 attack and 1 hit point if they're alive after this turn. So they're already dying. We're going to let them take this guy because I want to kill that back guy. Might path differently looking. Well, it's just, it gives you a random event, which is kind of cool. Alright. Attack increase for 1 for each shield on the lane. Man, we're so lucky they didn't spawn up in here. More elephants. Uh-oh, that's so bad. A monkey man. Did we just fight him? And we'll sit behind shields, which is nice. All the events will give you a choice. Like we had a choice at the end of that, and they tell you what the outcome is. I think it's going to randomly do it, right? No. Yeah, okay. Strange. Take one of those, I guess. Okay, whenever a minion with 3 or more hit points is summoned, it gains an additional hit point. Once per battle, Galdir ignores final blow, setting his hit point to 8. Whenever a character or arcs activates, Galdir generates 5 shield in his squad. I mean, 5 shield in front of him is okay, but... is he going to die? Probably not. The extra hit point can be nice sometimes. I really like that one, but I think she doesn't... Yeah, and if your dudes are taking damage, you're doing it wrong, so that's tough to do that for her. Let's do that one, and then we just focus on her ulti. And then he'll get shields and she'll get health. So we may as well heal, but this is the thing, like, what's the point? Like, we've realised health doesn't mean anything. Carry. Gain 1 attack until the end of turn for each power played. Alright, so all of these are powers though, right? Might have been just... But no, that one was doing 2. So we're going to get 3 anyway. but I take him off the board and we do more damage to this guy. We're taking an extra 1 than I needed to. But we do damage to this guy. Okay, I'm okay with that. This guy's cool, but I hate him already. These guys is corrupted, so they're gonna die anyway. Let's just try and he's got a moon shell as well, so 9 damage is pretty strong. If we play that next turn in his line, I'm pretty sure he takes it, right? He can't be targeted, but he still takes the 4 damage. Yeah, that's fine. Summon something in your lane, dude. Thank you. So that's effectively 4 hit points for this guy, but we lose Monkey. 2 keeps him alive, just. That's rough. But we go on the next round with... They've got an empty board. So that's a 6 block. I wonder if we're just taking this. No, let's... Yeah, so he gets the 5 shields from that, and then... I hate how that cost her stuff, though. Okay. That's got 4 attack. It's got a 3 attack there. Dude's gonna die. Okay. We could give him two hit points here and keep him alive, which I think is better off for 3 attack next turn. So let's reduce that one down to 0. Oh wow. Okay. That works out well. Okay. I don't know if there's another stage after this. On the map it was saying 2 out of 2. So maybe it's just a final boss fight? We'll find out at least, I guess. I could have probably done that to win, but it doesn't matter. Don't think it matters. Nice, we're not taking any damage. We win. Mission complete. So you get a bonus 25 for winning. Whereas we were getting 13 in the past for that previous. I think we got 13 in the previous run. Nice. Yeah, the extra Luma off that last boss doesn't make sense, right? New difficulty is available. Would you like to try it now? No, not yet.